Hello, this is Tom from anti-proton.com, and I'm here today with some interesting little news. First, cosmic rays. Second, radioactive glassware. Yesterday night I was victimized by the universe. The universe saw fit to... got my camera lens messed up. The universe saw fit to blast me with a cosmic ray, or so I suspect. Let me show you the numbers that back up what I'm thinking. Alright, let's see if you can see these things that are on my screen. Yes, I know that this is kind of a little... See? I can put my head up like this. It's a little bit, well, not so good. Let me see if I can expand this. Ding. Expand. Okay, look at these numbers that I'm showing you. Alright, do you see how at, on 22nd here it says at, I'm reading this backwards on my thing here, 11:52 p.m. I shot up to, 11:53. I shot up to 36 counts per minute. 36 counts per minute. I normally sit at 14. Counts per minute can go up and they can go down based on many different things. But they don't usually shoot that high, not for the full minute like that. Let me show you something else. Let me show you a picture I have of a graph. This graph details, and this is all available on anti-proton.com. Look at this graph. Look at how these spikes go. There's a spike right there, and there's another spike. I spike a little bit, but I don't spike that high. I set there at 36 counts per minute. And my base is 14, my plus and minus accuracy is 10%. But for 1 minute I got bursted pretty heavily. I believe I got hit by some cosmic rays, a small cosmic burst of sorts, gamma burst, God only knows what. Perfectly normal, perfectly commonplace. If you go to anti-proton.com, of course, you can actually see that. I have all of it on there. In fact, you can see your last couple, 24, 48 hours worth of data, because I update it every day or two. The raw counts straight from my Geiger counter, so you can look at them yourself, see what they are without even needing me to explain them. But I will, of course, explain them if you want to. But I also have the graph on there and everything for you to see. So, did I get hit by a gamma ray burst or cosmic ray thing or whatever? It's possible. Maybe, maybe not. There's no way I'll ever be able to tell for sure. But that's the data I got. So, and I wasn't sniffing the air at that time. My Geiger counter was indoors when that went off. So, it went right through my house. All right. The second thing on my agenda today is radioactive glassware. Let's see here. Let me point it down so you can see it on the ground here. All right. Doing a bad job of showing stuff because I'm showing everything backwards. This is the containment area. Notice jugs of water, and behind the jugs of water, concrete. Inside of the concrete, aluminum foil. Inside of that, a 50 count per minute piece of glassware. 50 counts per minute? Yeah, I'm aware that that's pathetically lame. That is so not radioactive, you can eat off of it safely. And yet, I'm a chicken. I am so ungodly, amazingly, incredibly, stupendously chicken of radiation that I have built an entombment sarcophagus, Chernobyl style. Look at that. Anyway, all kinds of testing which I have performed has shown that the gamma emissions coming from my Vaseline glassware don't really get out through there, or at least not statistically enough to cause a fuss. The inside house readings have not gone up at all. It was 50 counts per minute to start with, so that's not very much. But, whatever. You can never be too chicken. Now, once I get my Inspector EXP Geiger counter with the external probe, I will put that on there and watch it go nuts so you can see it for yourself. It's a uranium oxide, so let me rephrase something I said yesterday or the day before, whatever. I stated something about how I thought it was a beta emitter. Apparently I was dumb. I looked it up. I always forget about this. Uranium is an alpha emitter that just randomly also kicks off a little bit of gamma too. Yeah, apparently my AC cut on. That's what causes that loud noise that you might be hearing in the background. Uranium is an alpha emitter. That means 2 neutrons, 2 protons combined together into 4 little particles. They have a probability of getting away from the nucleus that is not quite 0. It's close, but not quite 0. At a given time, boom, they shoot off. And they cut through you like a chainsaw, doing all kinds of incredible damage, blah, 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 before they eventually run out of juice, well, within about an inch or two. In fact, you only get if you put the Geiger counter within an inch or two of the plate, they will go nuts. If you don't, you take it away, you're just getting the gamma. And the gamma is not very deadly at all. I mean, it can be, but it usually passes right through your body, which is actually good. You don't want it to stop, because if it stops, it means it hit something, right? Hit something? So that's not good. You want it to pass by, which is good. So think of it like a bullet. If it shoots through your house and out the other side, well, then it didn't hit you, did it? So it's the same basic idea. Anyhow, what was I going to say? Look kind of orange in this light. Very strange. I'm going to go now have a frosty beer, which will preclude me from actually speaking because I'll become dumb because I'll have alcohol in me. Which I don't have in me right this moment, but I will have it soon. I promise you that. What else was on my list of random things to talk about? I've examined milk. It turned out it was wet. It also turned out that I am still not very good at actually detecting it. If I ever get my EXP inspector from GeigerCounters.com, hint hint if you're watching the video, then maybe I'll be able to inspect it a little bit better. I also should probably get myself a scintillation chamber. Oh, by the way, for anybody who asked, I took the glassware and put it up against a black light, and it did shine a little bit. Got a little tiny bit of green off of it, but not very much. So it's really weak, but like I said, 50 counts a minute. In fact, if I stacked all 3 of the original plates together, I could get nothing more than 100 counts per minute, which is approximately 1 microsievert, which is not very much. I'll be taking the glassware over to show my father tomorrow. I thought it might be interesting to see, being a historian like he is. My God, why didn't you tell me? I have chocolate on my face. I have this black crap on my face. This whole time I've been shooting this video, I've had this black crap on my face. It was chocolate. God, I look like a slob. Why doesn't anybody tell me these things? Ever. Like, ever. Oh my God. So anyway, but remember folks, glassware is generally safe if it's depression glass, Vaseline glass, canary glass. They have a yellowish to greenish kind of dull look to them. What's it look like? Somewhat like Vaseline, ironically. I don't think it has anything to do with why it's called that, but it does kind of look a little bit like that. They have like a dullish look. Sometimes it's green. It can be occasionally very bright and vibrant colors with reds and oranges, like the famous Fiesta ware, which is, you know, pretty heavily done. But they're usually safe as long as you don't break them and ingest the powder that comes out of them, or as long as you don't eat acidic things where the uranium leaches out and gets in your body and all this other crap. Generally speaking, people have used them for years, and nothing bad has ever happened to them. So, anyway. Alright, this is Tom from anti-proton.com, standing out here on a windy day, getting exposed to God only knows what, and who cares. Go to anti-proton.com and look at the cosmic ray data. See if you like it, see if you believe it, see if you think it. Let me know. It's very, very commonplace to get by cosmic rays. They shoot out of everything. Gamma emissions and stuff from pesky little pokey stars, that sort of thing. Alright, well anyway, until next time, where I hope to actually show you more amazing things, as opposed to just me talking, bye-bye.